Folks in Albuquerque are chomping at the bit with a whole lot to say about the Albuquerque Police Department.
Yeah, and you can bet meetings are going to be packed about this issue. Folks will have another chance tonight at the Palo Duro Senior Center to talk about this. That is where News 13's Samantha McDonald is live right now with a preview. Good morning, Sam.
Good morning, Elizabeth. If it's anything like last night, this senior center could be packed with community members who once again will speak out about what needs to be done with APD.
That's the only way out of this, the real way.
Last night, the first of 3 meetings were held, and many showed up eager to vent. It was standing room only. The feds found themselves taking questions and trying to keep the meeting focused on the future of APD. Many called for consequences for officers in controversial cases, including the one where Mike Gomez's unarmed son was shot and killed by APD.
They will prosecute. I have the faith that they are going to indict some officers. They will indict them. But it's just, they got to do one step at a time.
Lots of community leaders showed up, city councilors and state senators, but many people were asking for the police chief and the mayor. No word yet if they will be here tonight. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Samantha. The DOJ has scheduled 2 more public meetings. As mentioned, the meeting tonight is from 5 to 7 at the Palo Duro Senior Center. Tomorrow night's meeting also runs from the same time, but it's at the Cesar Chavez Community Center at 7505 Catherine. Of course, count on KRQE both on air and online for full coverage of the DOJ community meetings and on the APD reforms. For more information, log on to krqe.com, click on links. There is a memorial service tonight for Mary Hawks, the 19-year-old suspected car thief who was shot to death by Officer Jeremy Deere. That happened last Monday. The people planning the memorial are also planning a talking circle and balloon release after this evening's memorial.
We've been telling you how the Lobos star running back is facing charges in the violent gang rape of another UNM student. Well, now we have learned one of the team's defensive starters is being investigated too. UNM police haven't officially named Saquon Edwards as a third man they think is involved in the rape from 2 weeks ago, but we got a hold of a search warrant and it shows police have good reason to think it is him. The search warrant shows UNM police getting DNA samples from Edwards. Head football coach Bob Davie here says he cannot talk about any of this specifically, but he sent us a statement saying, quote, "We are continuing to monitor the situation and cooperate fully. We encourage anyone with information to call the UNM police hotline." Now, as we have mentioned before, running back Crusoe Gongbe right here and former UNM student Ryan Ruff have already been arrested and charged in the case and are both now out of jail.
A former New Mexico public education official is facing up to 10 years in prison. He's accused of taking bribes from an online tutoring company, which falsified student tests, according to investigators. In 2010, Illinois-based Barrage Net School was the only company authorized to provide tutoring to low-income students in need in every New Mexico school district. According to a federal indictment, the company leaders bribed Art Martinez, who was an administrator with the New Mexico Public Education Department then, with cash, meals, strip club visits in exchange for steering businesses towards them and another tutoring firm with the same owners. The indictment says neither company could actually ever did test students. It says that they created fake results instead. Martinez resigned in 2013 after being put on suspension.
Well, this morning, Bernalillo County Sheriff's detectives are investigating more than a dozen cases and counting of a man right there they say has been defrauding people who are looking to spruce up their homes. On special assignment last night, we introduced you to 2 families that say they were taken for thousands of dollars by a man they invited into their homes. Gary Mares was a subcontractor for a reputable landscaping company in Albuquerque, but detectives say Mares was asking customers to write checks in his name instead of the company's, then pocketing the money.
He himself as a co-owner, which was believable enough at the time, and said, just make the check out to me.
The company's owner didn't know about this, and neither did the people writing the checks. We uncovered that Mares has quite the past with a long history of fraud, embezzlement, and contracting without a license here in New Mexico. So will Mr. Mares be facing any criminal charges? Watch the full report at krqe.com or check it out tonight at 9 on Tu Casa. On 506, at least 26 people are dead from the severe storms that have just left a massive path of destruction. through the South and the Midwest. 16 people died in Arkansas, where a tornado a half-mile wide here ripped across I-40, overturning semis and destroying a number of cars. Storms also flattened homes and businesses. Omar Villafranca has more from Mayflower, Arkansas.
A fast-moving tornado ripped apart homes in Limestone County, Alabama Monday. It was part of a severe weather system that's leaving a path of destruction through the south.
It's moving to the right.
This video shows a twister that touched down in Tupelo, Mississippi, damaging hundreds of homes and businesses. Emergency workers in parts of the state are assessing the damage and warning people in the community to be safe.
If you can stay home, stay home. Please don't be out looking and trying to see what's going on. It's a mess.
The National Weather Service says a tornado that hit here in Mayflower, Arkansas, and in nearby Valonia on Sunday likely had winds greater than 136 miles per hour. It flattened entire neighborhoods. These aerial images show the scale of damage in both towns. Nick Naylor helped rescue a little girl who was thrown at least 50 feet from her Mayflower home, and he continued to help look for others.
I mean, it was just one of those deals that we had to go from one to the next and try to help the ones that could be helped.
In Valonia, people are trying to pick up the pieces despite losing their homes. This woman thanked crews who helped her salvage pictures of loved ones.
Memories that I can actually put my hands on.
Omar Villafranca, CBS News, Mayflower, Arkansas.
Now, Georgia could be next to get these devastating storms as the system moves east today. Florida and the Carolinas could see severe weather as well.